up? I'm your host, Q, and I'm here with my co-host, Face G Mob. What's going on?
Roll up.
Whoa, what's rolling up today?
Today I'm smoking on some Sunfire OG.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Once again, it's in my game, Red Sweets, because those are my favorite ones. And definitely an indica. So definitely what I'm smoking on today. What you rolling up?
Maybe you can tell me, because I got it from you. It's the sativa.
Jack of Hair.
Oh, that's why it was so great. I love Jack. That's like one of my favorite sativas, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I'm sitting on some good. So yeah, that's what I'm smoking out of my King Palms I got. I like them so much, I went and got a bigger bag.
Oh, and I see you got the humidity pack in there.
Oh, it came in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bovita.
Keep them fresh.
Two-way humidity control.
Yeah, keep them fresh.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they like, you just gonna take you a minute to burn through 25.
All right, so I want to talk about a hot topic I sent a couple days ago.
Okay.
Our President Trump, was talking about injecting or putting into the body, I think, disinfectant. And later on, like a day later or something, he said he was joking, but you can totally tell he wasn't joking. You know what I mean? It was like you want to say something, but then when you realize it's messed up, it's like you sitting there and you like, girl, stop playing. That's why I fucked your sister. What?
Right.
Oh, I was just joking. If she really went and got the gun, I was joking. You know what I mean?
But I saw the video, right? So I woke up that day he did. I woke up to a bunch of just people talking about it. So I was like, wait, what's happening now? So I went to go watch it. Dude, he was dead ass serious. The way he was talking about it and saying, yeah, try the sun thing. Try that injection and see how that works. Like he said, see how that works. Like, come on, man. And then to watch his other video, him with the reporter trying to explain that he was
the joke
sarcastically. Come on, for real.
I just gave him that look too, like, really, bro?
That
really?
was nothing sarcastic in that like nothing. It was crazy.
I don't know if that was crazy or the mayor of Vegas talking about, I offered us to be guinea pigs.
Offered who? The citizens?
The citizens of the.
How you offering up my life?
She said, yes, she named the number of people died, that's tragically. But we got 2 million people that need to get back to work. And I offered us to be a guinea pig and we could see if, and then the reporter told her, like, don't you think those numbers is down because we did social distancing? Well, we really don't know. So why not try and see? And I'm sitting here like, we really live in a country where a dollar bill is more important than a life. Like, not just in the hood where they killed him over $2. They killed him over $10. Our government is the same way. Look at that, kill you over $1. It's just crazy. But hey, the thing Trump said was crazy. And speaking of crazy shit, let's get to the show today.
All right.
Now, you little rebel. Got us in what other people might call trouble now. Now, we something was said on your Women Wednesday
Women Talk Wednesday. Yep.
Women Talk Wednesday. Now, what happened on that show?
So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Please do. It was great. But we was just talking about, it was Women Talks Wednesday, quarantine with your ex. And so it was a panel of me, three other females, of course, that's how it works. And we were just talking about friendships. And one of the scenarios was about a girl that hooked her.
All right, that's enough. Don't give it away. Go watch the episode.
Go watch it so you can see what he's talking about. But that conversation led to the girl in question that we was discussing to call the police and try to get us to take down the video. So this podcast is about what happened. So she went and filed a police report trying to get us to take it down. A voicemail message was left by the officer who was handling the case. And I feel like the voicemail was very threatening and very out of order to me. So I called that officer back to try to get some understanding to why he was calling. So, of course, the beginning of this conversation was very heated from both sides because I was pissed in the mother, and he's probably pissed. So let's listen to the first part of that phone call.
I received a voicemail message this morning from a party that you left the voicemail message with. And this is from Mrs. Willis. Do you remember this voicemail call that you left her?
Okay, can we just have a normal conversation? Yes, I do. What are you getting at?
Okay, so in your message, I felt that it was very threatening to take down something that she does not have ownership of, that you do not have authority.
Anything else I can help you with?
What do you mean? You are harassed. Like this could be borderline harassment for you calling.
Harassment?
Absolutely. There was nothing illegally done for you to call and to tell someone to take down something.
Can I explain something to you?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, when you're ready to have a normal conversation, then I'm more than willing to have that conversation, but I'm not going to have this conversation under these pretexts, okay?
Well, let's have a normal conversation. How you doing, sir? So, can I ask you, why did
when you're
you...
ready to have that conversation, you're more than welcome to call back, but I'm not going to entertain this.
What do you mean? I'm having a conversation with you right now, sir.
I'm not going to have this conversation in the way you're presenting this. So if you would like to have a normal conversation, I am more than willing to have it and explain why that message was left. And furthermore, if that message had nothing to do with you, I don't understand why you're calling.
Excuse me, sir.
Can I finish?
Okay, go ahead. Yes, absolutely.
The first time when I called, I was told that it was the wrong number, correct?
I don't know. You didn't call me, so I don't know what happened the first time.
Okay. So if this message
It's
had
our
nothing to do with
website.
you,
But
there's really no point
sir,
The video is on your shit.
sir, it has everything to do with me because the video is on my platform. The video's on my platform of ownership. Absolutely. It's my video. It's my podcast.
So can I ask you a question?
Sure, go right ahead.
If you called me and asked for this conversation to be recorded, if I was okay with that, did you do the same for her conversation that you recorded and made a podcast out of?
Sir, and that's where you go wrong. I didn't record a conversation with her. Did you actually go online and listen to the podcast or watch it?
You know why I didn't? You know why I didn't?
Then this is irrelevant. You didn't even do your research. Come on, man. What's up?
Did I say that I didn't?
You just said you didn't listen to it.
That's not what I said. I said, did I even have a chance to answer your question?
Okay, go ahead.
So again, when I left the message for a person to call back if these things that I was told was correct, right? And if what was told to me was correct based on my research and what I was told, then there could have been a conversation to be had. But since I never was able to confirm what the other party, was there any type of more phone call or anything to you?
So, I listened
This
to
is
the
the first I've
voicemail.
heard back from you.
Okay.
Hold on. This is the first time I've heard back from you. And so, did anyone at any point contact you specifically and have a conversation where you were told you were going to be arrested, or you were told you could possibly be put in jail, or anything like that?
So, sir, I just want to be clear that I've listened to the
That's a no.
voicemail,
No,
and in the
listen.
voicemail said
That
that
is a no.
you could be prosecuted.
Voicemail said
Did it not say
you
that?
could be. The voicemail said, and you can play it back. The voicemail clearly said, if what was said did in fact happen, yes, criminal charges could be looked at and reviewed by a prosecutor's office. That is 100% true.
Excuse me, sir. You did not
Because
say if
hold on,
anything.
the person that called and made the complaint, who lives in Washington State, received a phone call, and at the end of the day, there was a recording made, which was not consensual, and if it is put on the internet, and that person who called, which would be considered a victim, if that person can prove that they have been victimized based on that call, i.e., if they're, let's say they have issues getting a job now, or anything like that, yes, you could be held responsible for doing that.
Okay, sir.
But since you never called me back to even give your side of the story, you weren't told you were going to be put in jail. You weren't threatened in any way, shape, or form. I said it could be looked at in that way, which is 100% true.
Okay, sir. I just want to say this.
If you would like to have a conversation where you tell me your side of the story, I am more than willing to do that. But I'm not going to sit here and have a conversation with you while you make a bunch of false accusations that absolutely were not true. And it's all on recording.
I have the voice recording. Sir, I just want to say something.
Would like to give me a statement based on what the phone call was to, I will gladly take that. But if you're not willing to
Listen to me. The only statement I need to make, and you can take this back to the party that filed a complaint. I am within my legal ramifications to post what I posted. And if she has an issue with it, take me to court, baby.
Give me your side of the story. Why would I call you?
I don't have to give your side of the story because I own the podcast, and whoever complained to you, she can't do shit to me. Period. So she can go in her little feelings, and you can let her know that, officer. And I advise you to do your research before you call someone. Have a great day. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Go ahead. What you want to say?
So you don't want to give your side of the story to the reason I called, which was a legal investigation?
It wasn't illegal, sir. And you would know that. You know the rules and laws. It's not illegal because I didn't record a third-party phone conversation at all.
So did you record her?
No, I don't even know this chick. I don't know her like that. I was having a conversation about her actions.
So then it's a simple conversation for you to call and say, hey, I didn't record her. It wasn't me. And it would have been done. So I don't understand why you're...
No, because you were threatening. You were threatening.
It's not a threat.
Sir.
If certain things happen, it could be looked at by the prosecutor's office, where they would have an opportunity to look at it and possibly file charges if certain parameters were met.
So you don't feel like telling someone to take it down now is not a threat?
What was the threat?
The threat was in your voicemail. You said that I did something illegal and that you could be prosecuted, so you take it down now. Do you want me to replay the voicemail for you? Because you might not know. Huh?
You're not telling the truth.
I am telling the truth. What are you talking about? How? I literally just listened to the call.
If certain parameters were made, if certain things happened, you could, and it needed to be taken down. But if you didn't, then that was your business.
So, sir, I just want you to know that I understand you're a cop and you probably deal with a lot of things throughout the day, but that's not what your voicemail said. That's not what your voicemail said. And if you would like for me to replay it for you so you can understand what you said and know that what you said was not correct for you to do, hey, this can be a teaching moment. Hey, let's.
In the state of Washington, and I'm not talking about Illinois where you're located.
I'm not. See there, sir. I'm not even in Illinois. See, there's so I'm not.
Wherever you're at. This is what, again, I never got to confirm that because I only spoke to her, so I never got to speak to the other half of the party, right? So and let me explain. So this is a teaching moment. I'm glad you brought that up. In the state of Washington, you have to get permission before you record someone, right?
And I know that because that's in the state of Illinois and in the state where I'm at as well. It's the same law.
The person who called in Washington reported she was recorded without her permission, and that recording was put on social media, right?
I guess that's what she called in and said. I don't know.
So that's what was told to us. So I was the second officer who actually spoke to her. So if that is the case, that is a situation that can be investigated by the police department. Would you not agree with that?
Yes, I agree with that.
Because that is a violation of Washington state laws.
But
And if she received a phone call from someone, whether it's out of the state or not, she was in Washington state when that conversation was recorded without her permission. So in that aspect, we have the ability to investigate at
Sir,
that time.
so I have a question.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish so you can
Okay,
understand where we're coming from.
so you know, I done heard the voicemail as well.
You were
And
there,
I
fool.
Yeah, and I see that you was stressing to him like, you know, that's not what you said. You know what I mean? Like, can I replay you your voicemail? Do you remember the voicemail you left? So how did you feel about him being incorrect about the message he left?
I felt like because it's one of two things. Either he was trying to clean it up because he knew I was recording this and he knew what he did wasn't correct, but what you would hear later, him actually come to realization. But yeah, so it's either that or he really didn't remember what he said and like whatever. But I wanted him to hear the conflict because that's what got me heated, is the way he said all that, you know?
And I think what it was is, like, when we're emotional or unemotional, we hear what we saying in our head, but that's not always what comes out of our mouth.
Right.
We be like, I didn't even say it that way. And you like, yes, you did. You said clean the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or something like that. So I think in his heat of his emotion, he called trying to be stern and make you want to call him back, but he really wasn't paying attention to what he's saying, how he was saying it. He thought he laid it out the right way, but he was in the cloud of his emotions.
Right. Exactly. So we both heated at this point, but there comes a point in a conversation. Either you can continue that way or you can actually hear each other out, come to an understanding, and move on from that. So we're going to let you listen to the rest of this phone call to see like how the dynamic changed just by communicating a little bit better. Check it out.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Phone number and said, this is the number of the person who called. And I would like that person to take it down. I've contacted an attorney, but if you're willing to take it down, that's fine. So I left them at first. I called, and someone picked up the phone and said it was the wrong number, right? So then I called back because that person who picked the phone up did not sound like it was the wrong number because they actually listened to everything I had to say before they hung up on me. So then when I called back to leave a message for that person, just like I told you before, I made it very clear that needed to be taken down because based on what we knew, that person could be prosecuted for a crime, which is 100% true, right? So was it a threat? Absolutely not. It's the facts. If what that person who called 911 said is true, that is very factual that the person who did that could possibly be looked at for criminal charges. I don't understand what the confusion is about that.
Okay.
So no, it's not a threat. I never told you I was coming to Illinois or wherever you're at, or I was going to send the local police department after anybody or anything like that. So I don't understand what you're saying. You were threatened and all this, that, and the other.
Okay, sir, I have a question. Did you guys investigate this? Or did you just call?
the investigation consisted of listening to what the complaining party said and trying to obtain another statement from the other half. So I never received that call until right now, which, again, I still haven't had any questions answered. So it's an ongoing investigation until we decide that all the leads are exhausted.
So did she provide you with the video or where to find it so that you could investigate if that happened?
At the end of the day, unless you're willing to provide a statement, there's no point in continuing this conversation. If you're saying that you didn't do it and I have no proof of that, then this conversation is over.
Okay, great.
Which would have been relayed to you in the very beginning, but you chose to call in a way that was completely ridiculous.
I called in a way because the way you left the voicemail to me, I'm just being honest with you, sir, was completely ridiculous. The way that this is what's wrong, honestly, with our legal system now. You get one person saying this is this, and you like. I really want to replay the message for you because you took a stance as if what she said was factual without doing your research. Sir, listen to me. I let you talk. Sir, I let you talk. Can I talk, please? So, first of all, we all know in communication, it's perceived for the person that is receiving it how they perceive it. And all I'm saying to you, in your words and what you were saying by saying that you did something illegal, you need to take it down now, your language felt threatening to me. Your language felt like you took a stance from this other person just doing the report. So what I'm saying to you, officer, and this is what we deal with a lot in this world. You hear one person make an accusation and you take a stance without, first of all, you should have asked her, hey, where's the video? Can I go look at the video? Before even calling to tell a person anything, you would have saw that she made a fraudulent claim and that did not happen. And you could have stopped it right there and said, ma'am, you just butthurt. You're just upset right now. And you just have to understand I can't take any legal action in it. So that's all I'm saying is like, before y'all go jumping to the victim side, as in this case, she want to present like she's a victim, call and understand. And she gave you information to a person that does not even own this podcast. So now you're calling the individual that she's just mad at. You're calling someone that has nothing. She was a guest on my show. She has nothing to do with this. And now y'all calling, leaving her messages when you could have asked the person that did the complaint, because you said you talked to her, used the second officer to talk to her and said, hey, do you have this? Let me go look it up. And hey, I want you to go look at that. I'm trying to build up my views. You can go check it out. Hey, go check it out. Go have a laugh, because the shit was funny. Go do it. So that's all I'm saying is that so many times we listen to people, and I'm going to tell you this right now. She's just butthurt in her feelings, and she's trying to not let the world see who she truly is. And that podcast just told something about her character as a person. And so now, because she's probably getting people that she know have heard it and like, damn, you foul, you run reckless. Now she wants it taken down. But, sir, I just want to tell you this. I know my rights. I know my laws. I work in the entertainment industry. I know what I can and cannot post. So, therefore, I hope she calls you again, because I'm going to call you. I'm going to file harassment, because at this point, she's harassing me. Like, don't come and try to affect my livelihood, my business, my work, my creativity, because you're hurt.
Okay, and you know what? I can respect that. Everything you just said, 100%. And if the conversation hadn't started off like this, it probably wouldn't be going just the way it is right now, right?
Yeah, because I'm not mad at you. You just doing your job.
You know what? Let me explain to you why that voicemail sounded the way it did. Because when I first made the initial phone call and someone picked up the phone and they said, nope, wrong number, don't know what you're talking about, I don't know that person, I don't know what you're talking about, nope, I have nothing to do with that, see ya, and hung the phone up, right? So that right there lets me know that someone's playing games on the other end of that phone, and they do know something about it, right?
Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So that's why that message came the way it came, because someone is clearly playing games. If someone had to pick up the phone and be like, I have no idea what you're talking about, it would have been a dead issue. But when people do that and start playing games with the police, when, like you said, when we're trying to just do our job, that's a problem.
No, I absolutely understand what you're saying. And just to clarify, her her saying I don't have anything to do with that is because she doesn't. She does not own this. She was a guest on my show. That's why she sent it to me and was like, yo, what's going on? Can you handle
No,
this?
I'm talking about the person who I spoke to who answered the phone and then said I had the wrong number and then
That
listened and then hung up on me.
That's the person I'm talking about. She was scared because she's like, why is the police calling me for something that you done? So she sent it to me. So I'm just going to say that she has nothing to do with it. So she was scared, like, what the fuck is happening? And so because we are, like, when I got it this morning, I'm like, hold up. So that's why I called you. And I might have called you with a little attitude at first because of the voice message and how it was worded.
And you know what? I'll take that. That's fair. So we both were pretty much thinking the same thing, but just opposite from our own points of view.
Right.
100%, which is 100% fair on your part, and like I said, from mine as well, from what I had to
So,
from the very beginning.
you know, listening to it over again, I'm sitting there thinking this all I could think. This lady did some foul, bogus shit, got exposed for it. People who know her knew who they was talking about, got butt hurt, called the police, made a false report of what went down and what happened, all because your emotions was hurt. Because how somebody, if you felt what you did, it was nothing wrong with, why do you care? If, you know what I mean? If somebody's getting on me because I fed my son, I don't care. Because what I did was right. I was feeding my son. You know what I mean? I think she was butthurt. And some people hate to face their truth. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so she thought of what she could do to try to scare or promote or force somebody to remove it, in hopes that more and more people in her circle didn't see it.
Right. Because for one, she went to the I don't know if she went to the police station or just called it in, but whatever she did, especially in this time in the world, you're wasting law enforcement's time when it can be served better elsewhere over your feelings, over feeling like people are looking at you a certain way now, or whatever the case may be. Like, you're wasting law enforcement's time and energy for some bullshit. And then I hope you contacted a lawyer so that this lawyer can tell you you stupid. Like, I don't understand, like, why
You worse than
this is my
backyard
thing.
daddy.
It's just like that person that starts to fight with somebody, get their butt whooped, now they want to go call the police. Like, I don't understand. If you want to move a certain way and treat people a certain way, you should be able to take whatever come with that. Like, that was a foul thing to do based on the strength of just being friends with someone. Don't get mad when the world knows that was a shitty move. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, you know, obviously, you know, you listen to the second one, we could see the turn of the conversation. What you think led to that? Because it started off hot and heated.
I think what turned it was when he asked me, he was talking and I tried to interrupt him and he was like, let me finish. So me allowing him to finish, when it came my time to talk and he tried to interrupt me and I was like, allow me to finish, he was able to allow me to finish. He felt like I owe you this. So that allowed us both to listen to each other and get an understanding of why he left the voicemail the way he did and why I responded the way I did. And an understanding that this girl made a false claim. Like, which is crazy. So that changed the conversation of us now not, at first, he was the situation, I was the situation. In that moment, we was able to separate who we are as people from the situation and just talk like we have no beef. I don't know you. Like, just have a conversation.
Our jobs got conflict.
Yeah.
Not us. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah, I feel you. Listening to it again, I feel like, if people can step outside of their collar, their badge, their hat, whatever you may call it, and really just listen and communicate with one another, a lot of things can be de-escalated. You know what I mean? And I think that whole conversation is a perfect example of communicating through the rough part and getting to an understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just because it don't start off right don't mean you said fuck it and give up and walk away. You know what I mean? And I think he wanted his point of view explained, and like he called back, well, you know what I mean? And
Right.
I think the willingness of us to be like, okay, you know what? Go ahead and explain your part. Okay, well now listen to us. Okay, wait, look, man. Look, we exchanging in pleasantries for what? This was the situation. You said this is this. You know what? If that is the situation, ain't nothing I can do or she can do. So why is we even coming at each other aggressive as people, as Americans, and as Black Americans, all under the same umbrella? It's like I tell people a lot of time we just react. Like somebody do something to us, so we react this way. Then they react to us doing that because they probably didn't know they did the initial way to make you react. They thinking you on something else, so they react. Then you know what I mean? And it's just people keep reacting, and nothing gets solved.
Right. And I think that's what. And when I was talking to him about, did he watch the video? Did he research? Why is it that people are so quick to take the person's side that make the claim first? It's like she come to you and say, it's kind of like he took a stance. And like, I'm so glad he was able to own up to that and say, yeah, you're right. That is taking a stance. And it's like, so many times, like, people lose before they even get a person can talk to them. It's like she made a claim. It's like she's right. Now let me call them and get them. No, have a conversation first.
Yeah,
Investigate. But I think it ended on a great, great, great note. I want to say thank you to her because we was actually able to ask him some questions pertaining to what it's like being in law enforcement during this quarantine, some other things about marijuana being legal. So check out we're going to do a sit down with some essential workers. So make sure you catch that podcast and you'll get to hear the rest of the recording with him because it turned out well. We ended on a good note. We ended as pals. So thank you. Shout out to her. Woo.
You know what I mean? And shout out to him too. You know what I mean?
He was decent.
As a human being and a person, seems like a nice guy. Y'all know my stance is when he put that uniform on. You know what I mean? He seems like a nice guy, a nice man, and I'm glad we was able to get to where we got to.
Yeah, a great understanding. All you need is good communication. That's it. That's it for the high hour.